Hi guys, it's September 7th of 2020 and I have a little update on the Berkeley. She runs and drives, technically, although highly illegal. She's not plated or anything. So here's the walk around. I'll start it in just a second. This is where she sits today. Okay, let's fire it up, see how she sounds. She's got a Two Brothers exhaust, which is not yet complete. That exhaust is going to tuck up under the motor and dump underneath the car. Let me throw a rev out of here. Alright, so there's that. A couple other little details that haven't been covered so far. You can see where the dash is, well, you can't see anything because there's no nose, but when the dash goes on, when the nose cone goes on, excuse me, up behind the steering wheel here, I'm going to put a 4-inch tack, and that will be the only instrument in the car. No key, no turn signal, no nothing. Except when you're driving, you're going to need that stuff. So I've taken the VFR cluster, and that's going to hang underneath the dash. And I know it's kind of cheesy, it's a weird way to do it, but well, here, let me show you where the controls are. You know, typical horn, everything. The starter you saw a second ago. The key will be way tucked up underneath. The reason I did this was I only want that big tack because I think it's going to look nice and the dash will have a place for it. But when you're at Cars and Coffee or you're at a show or something, you can just tuck that up, and it really, when I put the nose on, it'll make more sense. It's really going to clean it up. The dash on this thing is super small. Everything on this car is super small. So that's that. The battery went up. It'll be right above the passenger's feet if I do ever have a passenger. I have here an exhaust dump that's going to go straight down. You can see there's a spring holding it closed right now because it's not, I don't have a cable to it yet. The cable operated, and that's just for ego, that's just for fun. Again, if you're ever showing and you just want a little attention, you open it up. I didn't do that today, maybe another time, but you guys know what an open engine sounds like. And that's the seat is going to be changed. This is a cheese ball plastic seat, super flexible. I don't recommend getting one of those. A Kirky seat is on the way. And probably last thing, the back is just sitting on there. It's not bolted in yet. I'm getting ready to mod. You can see where the fiberglass has been peeled back, or ground back, I should say. I'm gonna mod this rear area to try to gain myself a little more room. You can see how far the seat has been pushed back into the body. And the other thing, you can see the 4-way flat trailer wires, what that is. And that will allow you just disconnect it there, and it will allow the back, the whole body section on the rear to be lifted off. In the event that you have to service something in the back, like the fuel tank, that's the OEM VFR fuel tank, which for this purpose works pretty well. It fits in there, it holds 5 gallons, and once I get a cap strung up to it, I think it'll be in good shape. So yeah, drive shaft reach should come in. I mean, I got a long way to go, but the shifter, did I talk about? This is going to come up underneath the dash, kind of in the spirit of like a Honda N600 or Z600. The shifter's at the dash. It's sequential, just goes up and down, or forward and backward, if you will, and you can roll the gears that way. So there it is, a little wide shot. As she sits on September 7th, 2020. And that's enough for today.